I'm now attempting to try something new for my channel. So just going to be a short series of videos, because I wanted to do more than just the car, as it does say Zeddlonus World, so it's going to be a few different things. And this is the first in the series of Lego builds. This particular one is the Lego Architect Berlin. It's set number 21027, and as with most of the Lego Architect sets, it consists of 5 different iconic buildings from Berlin. You have the Reichstag, the Victory Column, the TV Tower, Brandenburg Gate, and I believe it's the Dutchenbahn building, which is the black one. I'm not quite sure what that is. And I do have a German friend, and she couldn't quite understand why it was there, but it's there, so that's what we're going to do. The one thing about the Architect series is they do have quite big instruction manuals, and the reason is that it has quite a bit of information about the different things that are in the pictures or in the build. So without further ado, we will commence the build. I'll just get to the build part. There we go. Right. There's the parts. So first off, those. And we have 4 studs. They go on there. Long ones, that does that. Excuse the noise, but I always think it's one of the best parts of a Lego build, the amount of noise you can make. That's just possibly me. And of course, I can't find the bit I need, because this is filming. Of course it is. I also have, in this series, I have the Lego Architects Brandenburg Gate, which is the bigger version of what's on here. Which I will be doing at some point. There we go, there's the bit I need. Another long part. And another black bit. Yeah, the base is mainly consistent of black and occasional cream bits. So once you get past them, then there's different. They're basically just, each little thing has its real colour scheme. So, okay, so the next one we need a 2x4 in black, which is eluding me at this moment in time. There we go, 2x4 in black. And a 1x4 in black, which I think is hiding from me. Yeah, 1x4, right. So, that, do that. We now need some of the more specialist parts. I've not seen them in many sets. That's another one of those. Now, if memory serves, that just basically holds the front on so that it, you can put the shiny bits on, and it also has a name tag. So, right. need a 1x10 and 1x2. Okay, we now need a 2x10, which I think is that. Is it 2x8? No, that's 2x8. 2, 4, 6, 10. So 2x10, which then goes under here. That doesn't look right, does it? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, oh, it's 2x8. Ah, sorry, that's misreading the instructions. It's probably why we don't ever read them, us men, because they're easy to misread. Right, now we use the big one, the 2x10. And that goes in the middle there, like so. We now use a 10x1, which is that part, and another one of those specialist parts, and 2x10 goes on the end, and the specialist part goes there, like that. So, as you see, now we need an 8x2. And yet another one of those specialist parts. I don't need that many of those, if memory serves. But, there it is, right. So again, that goes into there. And, that one goes like so. As you can see, it's quite a long model. Not quite sure how long exactly, but a good 10 inches maybe a bit longer. But these aren't designed to really be played with like normal Lego. These are more for display purposes. So once these are built, you put them on the shelf and they just look pretty, which I think is pretty awesome. I've got, as I say, I've got this set. I've got the Berlin Brandenburg Gate one. And there's a few others I want. One I've also got is the Harry Potter Night Bus, the full-size one, instead of the minifig one. That would be a build. That's a brand new one, boxed and everything, so that would be really cool. And depending on how well this video goes down, there may be purchases in the future for other sets. One, my golden set I want to get is, and it's sadly now been made retired by Lego, is the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Now that's quite an expensive one, but eventually I do want to do it. Also the Harry Potter Big Castle, that'd be cool. And I have a friend who also owns the Disney Castle, which it wasn't on my list, but being that it's available, and it would be a cool one to do because it is quite complicated. So maybe I'll have to work on my camera skills for that one, and probably the Ghostbusters one as well, to tell the truth. But as I say, you only learn by doing. So if I muck it up, I muck it up. Right, now we are getting on to putting the front on. So the fronts are made up of the little black, like, shiny bits, all except one part where you have the name badge, or the name of the city. Now they will all have them, and saying that, there it is. Right, so to build that we need two 4x1s in black, as I want, and the special Berlin, see, special Berlin one. It basically tells you where it is, being the fact it's got the Rheinstag and the Brandenburg Gate and the TV tower on it isn't a clue, but I suppose for display purposes makes it look pretty. Right, so now I need two of those, as well as a 4x1 black slidey one, I think it is. Is that it? No, that's a 4. No, that's a 3, sorry. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. The 4. And that will go on the front, like so. And so do the 2 long ones. And if you've got it all together properly, and I'm missing a little 2 black. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. No. If you've done it together all properly, this is what you'll end up with. That's the base for the little buildings. So now we'll get on to the building up the little buildings. The first one is the Rheinstag. Now to build that you need to build up the foundation first. So we're looking for a lot of like really flat pieces, I don't know what you call them. The Lego aficionados might be able to tell me. Slidey bits, shiny bits, I don't know. So you need 2, 2 and a 4. You then need 3 4x2 in grey. And these will then go on here, and like that, and like that. Need some more shiny ones. A 4. Need 2 4s. No, 4 4s actually. So, and some 2s as well. Find the other 2 4s. There we go. 2 a shiny 4. And this will be the other one that's hiding. There we go, there's the other one. Right, now we need those. 2 of those. I'm not, again, don't know what they're called. I'm not really a Lego aficionado, I just like to build stuff. They go there. So that is the foundation for the Rheinstag and I believe the Victory Column. It appears that we are building the whole foundation for all of them. It's been a while since I built this, so I forgot about that. So, single piece, single 1 block, and another grey slide. Yeah, we'll call them grey slides. That's a good name, I like that. Oh. And again, another 2. And a single one that goes in there. Now, people might say I should have laid out all the pieces individually and followed the instructions piece by piece and that, but that takes forever. And you see how many pieces are. Could you imagine doing that with a 4,000 or 5,000 piece set like the Ghostbusters house or the Disney castle? You'd be there longer putting the bits out than you were building the thing. So I don't really see that's going to be happening. So anyway, enough waffling, on with the build. So you need a 4x2, a 2x1 with the little notchly thing on it, a L-shaped corner bit, and a 4 slide. Now I might have put the 4 slide on actually. No, I haven't. Okay, enough said. Right, so let's see. Ah, there we go. There's the 4 slide. They're the next bits you will need. So on with the build. So first off, goes there. This goes there. Oh, I see. Okay. Actually, correction, you need not one of those. I was looking at the wrong part of the instructions. You need one of those. It goes there. You also need 4x2 with a little connecting thingy. Not quite sure what they call that. That one goes in there. And of course you need a 2 slide in grey, which eludes me at the moment. Is that it? No, that's not it. Ah, there it is. Right. So we need another 2x4 in light grey. Goes there. Right, now for the next part we need 2 of these L bits. This is where I got confused because I was looking at the wrong one. We need 2 of those. 1 light grey 2x2. There are 2 different kinds of grey, see, dark and light. And 2 of those 2x1 with the little funny bump on them. Again, don't know what it's called, but I need 2 of them. And there's the 2. So we carry on. And they go there, like so. It goes there, like that. And we need a 4x1 grey slide. Now I have a feeling that's attached to something. I think I've seen that. There it is. Right, so that goes at the end. That is the foundation complete, as you can see. So now we're actually going to get onto the builds. First off, you need 2 specialist parts for this set, which are, I don't know if you can make them out, but you have a little, I don't know what it is, a skyline or something, and a tunnel. Don't ask me, I don't know why, they must mean something. But anyway, those go tunnel first, then the skyliney thing, like so. And then you start to build up the main building of the Rheinstag. For that you need one of those and one of these. Now we're getting a different colour. Oh, exciting. Right. And then you need one of these, which is like it's like a 2x1, but it has a groove in it. So I don't think it actually serves any functional like use. I think it's just for aesthetics. So, and then you also need where are they? Come on, let's come. There's not much in here. How can I lose a bit? No. Aha, there we go. Yeah, 2x1 with the 2 holes in. It kind of looks like a robot's face. I don't know, maybe. You also need a 2x1 slide, but this time they are cream. It'd be easier to find, wouldn't you? No. And that one goes underneath the little robot's face. So you end up with that. So alright, now you need 2 more of those parts that have got the 2x1s that have got the groove, and the 2 grooves go together, and that goes there. So you have the 2 grooves, the little robot's face, and the other groove. But I don't know why the other groove's there, but anyway. Then, for a bit more aesthetics, you need one of those and 2 cream vent pieces. There's one, there's the other. Now, they go together like so, and it goes long ways over the little robot's face bit. So that is basically that. You then need 2 2x2 dark grey bits, and they pretty much go on top like so. You then need another dented or grooved part, goes there, and a dark grey 2x1 slider. Oh, there they are. Right. Okay. So you end up with that. You now, nearly to complete this a little bit, you need one of those, 2 pips. I know what these are because everyone plays Lego games and you have to collect the damn things. And 2, I don't know what they're actually called, but I always remember these as being lanterns in one of the old Lego sets. So those little 1x1 cubes with a little hole in it. So you might be able to tell me what they're called, but we'll call them lanterns for now. And the 2 lanterns go there, followed by the 2 pips. They go either side. Oh, pip away! Right, and then finally the circular part goes on top like so. You then have dark grey 2x2 with a little circle on top. That'll go on there. You then use dark grey, a single dark grey tile, and that's it, right? And that makes one side of the tower of the Rheinstag. So we'll put that in like so, as you can see, and quite good. And continue. Right, for the next part, give you a bit more room, we're going to start to build the Rheinstag, the main part. And for that we need a 1x4 cream block and a, oh, where is it? Any? No, that's not it. Maybe not. No, I think it's actually, ah, there we go. Yes, a circular dark grey with a little circle on it. I'd love to know what they're called, but it's terminology that we don't really know. It's one of those mysteries, isn't it? What are Lego bits called? And I bet there's somebody on the chat or the comments are going, oh, that's this and this part's that, and oh well, congratulations, you know it. Right, now we need 2 more bits with the slots in, one to go either side, like so. You then need another 4x1 in cream. Ooh, getting exciting. Right, now we need 2 cream L-shape with studs on, and they will go in the front like so, and follow that by 2 1x4 cream blocks. They go on the top like that. You can see it's starting to take shape, isn't it? Right, and again 2 of these groovy bits. Oh yeah, I like that name, the groovy bits. That's what we call them. because they're hip and trendy. See? They're groovy. Right, so, and they go at the front and at the back. And now for some fancy bits. Well, we say fancy, but anyway. For this next part, you need 2 clear barrels, I think they call them. I'm not sure. Can't find the other one. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Also, we need a singular barrel. Well, that's annoying. Where's he gone? It appears not in the box. It's a bit strange. So I did pre-build this and it was all here. Anyway, what you need to do is you put like so. And that's really going to annoy me that bit's not there now. Anyway, it's supposed to go, when you have the 2 bits, they go in there to that little bit at the bottom. Bit disappointing really, that it's supposed to be a bit higher, and I'm hoping it doesn't affect the build. If it does, and I'm sorry, and I will have to locate a part so I can actually finish it. Okay, right. Onwards and upwards. I can't dwell on mine failures. Now we need 4 L shapes with studs again. So say that's gone missing, because that would annoy me. Ah, there's the last one. Okay, so they go around the top. Like so. And then we have this, and that will go on the top like so. It will affect it a little bit, but what can we do? Ah, actually, haha! Found it. So just for that, we'll put it in like that. It's slightly out of order, but for size, it shouldn't matter. Alright, so now we found that, which I'm so glad. You need a clear disc or radar dish for the ones that used to have the space set. Yes, I am that old. I remember the original space set. Right. And for the next part, another part I've never seen before. Clear disc with studs. I don't know if it's meant for, if it's a special for this set or not, but it's pretty cool. Right. Now, 2 more clear studs, like so, put together, and that goes on top of the dish. Oh, it's starting to look really cool, isn't it? Alright, and now we have this bad boy. Now, I don't know if that was from another set. It does look a bit spacish, doesn't it? But for us, it's the top of our range stack. So plonk it on there. We then have columns. What's a German building without columns, eh? Right. Oh, drop that. Put it in like so. We then have to build up like a sort of display on the top, and that is made up of these. Now you need 2 sets of 2 high, like so, and just 2 normal, so you need 6 in total, like so. And obviously the 2 high go in the middle, and the singles go at the end. And then after that, we're nearly finished with the building part. Then we've got to redo this section on the other side. So we put one of those there. Oh, what I'll show you, they are wedge shaped, like little roof entirely things. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, just about. And you need 4 of those. And this eludes me again. Ah, there it is. Right. Okay. So, I think that's the bit in the middle pretty much. Oh no, there's one more bit, and that's that. It's basically a phone-shaped sort of lump. Gives you an arch. Yeah, an arch. That's probably what it's called, an arch, not a phone-shaped lump. But as you can see, that is building coming on nicely. So now we just need to replicate that on the other side, and that will be the Weinstag finished. So, as we did it before, I will quickly build this up on the camera, of course, but I won't be saying what I'm doing because it's basically the reverse of what was done before. Right, and now that's done. Basically the same as the first one, except those swap round, and obviously that swaps round as well. But the actual construction is pretty much the same. So there we go, that goes in there. As you can see, we now have completed Weinstag. And for anyone that, I think it was a Call of Duty game, maybe World at War, you had to get to the top of the Weinstag, and this is basically where you save the day, as they say. Anyway, so that's quite an iconic building in Berlin. So we will get on to the next thing, which is the victory column. Now, victory column is made up of two 2x2 blocks that are, well, slabs or whatever you call them, and they're put together into a single lump like so. I would take it apart, but I'm just putting it back together again, so I didn't really see the point. And then you have a nice cylindrical 2x2 in cream that's got bumps on it to make it look like marble or like a column. You then have a dark grey circle with a lump. Again, someone will be able to tell me what they're called, because it would be nice. Now, here comes the confusing bit. We'll put that down for the moment. We've got to make a column out of white and cream pieces. Now, there's 3 of each. I don't know if it really makes much difference which way you do it round, but according to instructions, you do cream first, then white, then cream, then white, then cream, then white, till you run out. So we'll do that, like so. So another 2. Okay. And a white one. So you should end up with cream at the bottom and white at the top. And there should be 6 high. There you go. Right. Obviously that goes on top of the pedestal and then is placed on here. Now it doesn't actually sit properly. You have to put it a little bit back, so it's on the first row instead of in the middle. And that's just the way it's done. I suppose you could put it back even further if you wanted to, but I don't know, because according to the thing it's supposed to line up, but it doesn't. So let me just try something a minute. I can't get it out. Right, now they're put in that way round, which I think they're supposed to be. Now let's see what happens if we put it on as it should. Ah, I see. There we go. So yes, they have to be long ways, not height ways. And it goes off centre towards the Rheinstag. And then you have little gold chappy that goes on top. Which is a bit like Nelson's column really. Except about all the lines. Right, so there we go. That's the victory column. And that's it. And the next bit is this Dutchenbach, whatever, not sure how you say it. I've probably butchered it to everything. Let me just have a quick look and see if I can see what it actually is called. No, it doesn't tell me. No, it doesn't want us to know. Well, for this one, as you can see, it's mainly black. So this is going to hit the black parts quite hard. So to start off, we need a 2x4 with studs. You have to excuse the dog. She's having a stretch. Ah, it's actually an interesting part. It's got studs on it, but it's shiny on the back. So, okay. Right, so you have that, and you have a 2x1 black piece with a hole that goes there, like so. And some more black lanterns. Well, these ones are black. So I think there's quite a few if I remember rightly. So black lantern. End up with that. And you then turn it round onto its side. Oh, like that. Okay. So it's and that, and you have two pieces sticking up. So then you need 2 lots of 1x2 blacks. Not really going to need to say black, am I? Because the whole building's black. So I'll just say the sizes and dimensions instead of the colours as well. Be easier. And it looks like we basically build up with lanterns that go either side, like so. So one each side. You put in 2 lanterns, then 2 black, 2 2x1s, 2 lanterns, 2 2x1s. So it looks like they are going to be holding together the fascia of this building. Right. So number 1. Right. So you do that twice. 2 lots of lanterns facing outwards. Another 2 2x1s. And then the last set of lanterns faces forward. Like so. So you have your lanterns on the side and 2 at the front. Okay, so ooh. Ooh. Oh, it looks like we're carrying on. So 2 more 2x1s. Where's the other one? One on there, like so. Don't lose it. And there's the other one. And it looks like the lanterns are starting again. There's one. But they're going out to the side again, like they did before. Where's the other lantern? There's the other lantern. Okay. Ooh. One part. Ah, looks like we're at the end. Right, now we have a big pit, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 long, 10 by 2 long, and that will go on the front from the bottom to the top. Holds it all together. We then have a 2x1 slider, or slidey bit, technical name, I do not know, and we have that, like so. Right, now we have to take 2 of these, oh, try again, these, and these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10s, to make sure, yep, 2, 2, and they go together, like so. Well, they do. There we go. Right, and they are accompanied by, these are black wedges. I don't know if you can actually make it out. They're wedge shaped, and they go all the way down the side and on this bar we've just created. So I think it looks like there's 5 by the look of it. So okay, and that's that part complete. It then connects up onto the side of our tower of lanterns, shall we call it. Right, for the last part of that building we need another 10x1. This one looks funky. Right, so start off, we have a red wedge shape, goes on top, followed by a wedge, black wedge like we had before. Oh, I see. No, I'm wrong. first off we have to build something up on this. So we have a 1x4, sorry, and a 2x1. There it is. Yeah, it didn't quite look right to me at the start. Right, now we put on the red bit, followed by the black bit. We then use a free black slide, never seen a free one before, but there we go, to make that. And then there's a 2 slide, and there's also another black slide, a black angled bit, wedge bit, that goes the opposite way. So you see, goes the opposite way to that one, and then you put your things on, so you get this funny sort of bumpy side thing. So then take your lantern tower, as we'll call it, that then goes on there like so. We then have loads of them, I called them telephones earlier, but they're like a lump. You can smooth lumps. You have loads of those, and they basically go all the way from top to bottom on the lantern tower. So I'll just do that off camera quick. Well, actually I can do it on camera, it's not a problem. There must be another one. Ah, there it is. Okay. Right. And that, as far as I'm concerned, is the tower. Now the tower goes onto this peg. That's what they call pegs. And it fits into like so. Ooh. As you can see, it's starting to take shape. Okay, and we're like over halfway now. All we have now is the TV tower and the Brandenburg Gate, and we are quite running low on bits, if you look. I'm not sure whether I might be able to do it in this video. Could become a 2-parter, but I'm hoping not. Right, so we'll at least try and get the tower done, shall we? And for that we need one of those, 4 of these little doohickeys, connectors, 5 of those. I've never seen those before, but I presume they're specialist parts. 2, she's getting a bit hard to hold, isn't it? Right, 2 of those and a cone. And how you do it is, let's put the bits down first. You take one of those, you place it in the bottom of one of the white tubes. You then a black bit in the top, and you repeat until it's, well, with the black ones anyway, until you run out of tubes. So that's 3, and it goes up to 5. So I'm going to make sure the little holes all line up, just for aesthetics. So 4 and 5. Now you put that down for the moment. Take your cone and you put the little grey sword, or whatever you want to call it, in the cone. That then goes up to the grey part on the bottom, give it a push, and that's what you end up with. With the second little grey half clip, you then push the top. This is then placed on the base next to the black building. As you can see, just goes like so. We now have to build the rotating ball on top of the TV tower, and I've actually been to Berlin and I've been in that, and what a view! It is astounding. If you ever get a chance to go to Berlin, make sure you take a trip up the TV tower. Now in there you have a bar that basically you have a bar that you can walk all the way around taking photos. There's also a restaurant on the floor above, but you have to book that, and it's quite hard to get bookings for. So even if you just go for the bar, you won't be disappointed. And if memory serves, the ball rotates once every minute, so you can get all the views you want. Right, I've started by a white sword and 2 white discs that you slide them on. Okay, you then have a grey Lego Technic part, washer or whatever they were called, I can't remember, it's so long ago. That goes on the top, like so. You then have a grey disc. It goes in. You can see it's starting to build up into something really futuristic-y. We then use a dark grey disc. You can see the different colours of grey, can't you? Light and grey. You then have these shiny discs. Now, in the proper tower, these would be the windows. This would be the bar, and then one above it would be obviously the restaurant. So put those on, and to top it all off, you put the other dark grey disc on top, to end up with that, and then a little light grey dish goes on top of that, like so. So you can see it's taking shape, and then that gets placed on top of the tower. So now, as you can see, it's starting to come together. It looks like we're actually on to the last bit. So that's the TV tower done. So we've done 4 out of the 5. See if we might home stretch and do all 5. Why not? Oh look, the first part is another specialist part, which I think that is supposed to be kind of like railways. I think some symbol to do with the railways, not 100% sure. That goes in there like so. I'm running out of space here. Let me move that. There we go. Do that. There we go. You can see it better. We then have to build stacks of 2 of these little pips, the cream ones. We need 12 stacks of 2. So, right, and they go here once you've made them. Once you've made them, they go, basically they make two 2x4 and then a row of 2. So okay, then you've done that side. As you can see, that's what we're aiming for. So I've got to do the same on the other side. Ooh. Don't want to knock that on the floor, that'd be a disaster. Right. Okay, so they're done. Finally. Right, now you need 4 wedge-shaped green parts. And I think the green is supposed to emulate the copper on the roof that goes green, you know, when copper does that, when it gets in the element. So they go on the top, on the rear 2 rows of the 2 high pips. Like so. Then we do it again, going the other way. So we have a little roof. Hopefully as I do more of these they'll get better. I think the big ones like the Disney Castle and the Ghostbusters house and the Harry Potter castle will most likely be multi-video ones because they will take hours. I know my friend who has a Disney Castle, it took her 14 hours, not straight, but 14 combined hours to build. And that'll be one hell of a video. So, let's just get the... There we go. We now have to put in 2 rows of columns, like so. One goes there. The other goes here, like so. And on top of those we then put the pips of annoyance. I think we call them that. And it's only one each thing. Ooh. By the look of it, because there's red and white bits left, I think we actually haven't finished the tower. But it's, the instructions say we have at the moment, so maybe we do that bit in the end. Because it looks sort of red and white like the communication tower does on top of most of those kind of buildings, and I do remember it has a big tower on it. Right, so we now have green sliders, and they will go on top of those, like so. We also have a green 2x1. It will go here. Right, now we are going to start to build. It's supposed to be a chariot with horses, but obviously you can't do that in this size scale, so they've given you this alternative that is, looks quite amusing when you build it, but it kind of gets the idea. You need 2, one with claws, and they each go like so. They're supposed to be the 4 horses, but who are we to judge? You need a 2x1 with the little dot, and then a claw on a singular thing, and that is the Rheinstag completed. And as I thought, we do have to do the aerial on the thing, and that's quite simple really. You need, now we'll move it out of the way for the moment. You have one multi-faced lantern and a red pip. You then go up, you basically go up until you run out of red and white pips, I think. Oh, fiddlesticks. Right, so it looks like, yep, that's it. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 high. You then add the antenna, and that is then placed on top of the TV tower. Now, a few bits extra, but what to expect from a Lego set, they normally do that. And now we've actually completed the build, I will bring it back into shot so I can show you what it looks like when it's built. So, there we go, in all its glory. And you get your, there's a bit of detail, but it's what you expect from an architect thing, so it skews the backdrop. But yeah, I think that's about it. Finally done it, and hopefully I'll do some more of these real soon. I'd say like and subscribe and let me know if you enjoy this kind of content, and I will catch you later.